Yo, what is going on, everyone? My name is Mewtwo Fan Nate, and it is the second season of the P4G week number 12, and we are going up against John, aka PokeMen, of the New Orleans Pellipers. And I just want to say that I'm sorry that I shaved. I feel like my beard holds like all of my momentum. And if there's a reason why we take this L this week, it's because I shaved the beard. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use that as my excuse as why I feel like I'm under prepped. I think his Electrode is going to be like an issue if he decides to bring that, and I think he definitely will bring that because it outspeeds my entire team. We're just gonna kind of like just try to have fun with this one. I'm curious to see what he has to bring for me. Like I was saying in my team builder, because I did bring wow, no Zoroark. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. And he brings the Tyrantrum. So, with this being said, I think I kind of just want to lead off with my Mesprit, because Mesprit can do some good things for me. I don't really have Defog, so there's a good chance that what is it? Depending on what he has, I don't know how to explain myself. If he leads with, like, for example, Nidoqueen, and like I can kind of just fire off a Psychic, I might want to click U-turn though, because there's a good chance that he would want to switch out into like Ferrothorn, because Ferrothorn can't really I can't really do anything to Ferrothorn. So I'm gonna lead off with the Mesprit here. I have a pretty good like lead matchup against everything aside from maybe like maybe the Tyrantrum, which might want to hit me with like a Crunch, and if it's like Strong Jaw, it might hurt a bit. So I mean, that's the thing. No Florges either, so that's definitely disappointing. Because I have a Z move. Like, I definitely expected the Florges, not gonna lie. No Mega Pidgeot, no Magmortar either. This is his team. Definitely expected the Magmortar. Definitely expected the Magmortar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are his 6 mons. So Manaphy, Nidoqueen, Mienshao, Ferrothorn, Tyrantrum, and Electrode. So there's the Electrode lead. Now, does this thing get Taunt? I think it might get Taunt. Does this thing get Taunt? That's the good question. I didn't even consider that until now. Mesprit. Does he have any hazard removal? He does not have hazard removal. But let's see. Electrode. Do you get Taunt? You do get Taunt. So if that's the case, I think I'm just going to go for the U-turn here, because if he does go for the Volt Switch, like he might just go for Volt Switch on me, but if he goes for Taunt, expecting me to do something like set up Stealth Rocks, we can switch out and go out into something like maybe like Mega Scizor, maybe the Raikou, maybe the Hariyama. Something like that. I don't want to go into Hydreigon because this thing can hit me with the Signal Beam. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. But if he goes for the Volt Switch, then there's a good chance that we get like a fast. So he just goes for the Thunderbolt there. Alright, and that does a lot of damage. That looks like a Specs. I don't know, is that Specs? Mesprit. Let me just import my team real quick, because that did a lot. That did a lot of damage. Let me see here. Where's my team? Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna just import my team real quick into Showdown. I always forget to do this. Okay, so we're gonna go to Mesprit, the Ashley set, and we're gonna go up against the No, what is your name? Your name is the Electrode. Yeah, that's your name. Electrode. Alright, so That looks like modest damage. Or maybe he's Timid Life Orb. I mean, not Timid. Maybe he's Timid Specs. Because that did about 50%. Choose Specs. That looks like could be potential Specs if we got like a low roll. Alright, I'm going to go out into my Raikou here. And I'm going to go for the Extra Sensory. Because Extra Sensory should do a good amount of damage to this thing. And it's a really good... I mean, it's... He could just go... Like I think he's going to want to stop a Volt Switch. So I'm going to go... just type in my Raikou versus... So Extra Sensory does 37 to 44 to this... So, but he can't really do much to me. I'm going to go for the Extra Sensory here. Predicting him to go into, like, Nidoqueen. If he goes out into something like, the Ferrothorn, I can go just for, like a Flamethrower or something like that, Dragon Pulse. Because I think he'll expect the, move. He might have the Aqua Berry, though, so he might take less damage. So we're going to have to watch out for that. Although, looking at his team, I mean, if I can get Hariyama in for free and just, force a switch, there's not a lot of things that's going to want to take the damage. So, we're going to see what kind of set this is. So, that's a crit. That crit definitely mattered, considering that did over 50%. That looked like... That tells me that it's like Assault Vest or something, because that is a lot of damage. That's got to be Spadef or something. Alright, so Nidoqueen... yeah, because if he's... Alright, so if he's like max HP... maybe he's just like Spadef. If he's like Spadef, and I got a crit on the Extra Sensory... it should do like 56. So he's either Spadef or he's like Assault Vest. I believe him to be Assault Vest for some reason. Like, that's what my mind is telling me. And I don't have a good switch into this thing. So pretty much what I have to do is, I mean, I could just go for it again. I am Assault Vest myself. I am Assault Vested myself. I think he might just go for the rocks, but then again he might be Assault Vested. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to switch out a Hydreigon here. Hydreigon does not nearly have the same use as it does that it did before, considering the fact that he did not bring the Florges. So my workup Steel MZ is absolutely stupid. Alright, and that's going to do a lot to me. It does almost 50%. So let's see. Let me type in my Hydreigon spread. To his Nidoqueen. Ice Beam. That does a lot. So he's got to be Spadef. Like, he's not Modest. He's like Calm. Maybe. Like, Ice Beam did less than 50%. So that's weird. Alright, I think he's AV. We're gonna confirm it here. If I just go for like my Z Iron Tail, does that do the most damage? That actually does the most damage. I'm gonna just go for my Z Iron Tail right here. Because one, like, it'll, like, I don't know if he goes out into Manaphy, then I'll be a little upset. But, I mean, like, this, what else would Z Iron Tail do against his team? Like, this is, like, the one thing, this, like, I don't have, like another move. Like, if his Assault Vested, then this is probably the best move I can go for. I don't see his HP bar yet, but it looks like it is going to knock out the Nidoqueen. Okay, so massive threat down, but I'm going to take full responsibility for that crit. Like, that crit 100% matters, because if I did not crit on that one turn, I would not be able to knock him out. So here comes the Mienshao, and I don't have a switch into this thing, especially because my Scizor is not Mega Evolved yet. So I think he might even just he might just try to go for the U-turn here. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Pulse. I think that still will kill me. It still kills me. Let me just see what Mienshao. I think he's Scarf Mienshao. U-turn. That actually might be banded. That might be banded. Or no, I don't think it's banded. No, you turned it. Okay, no, I was at like fit. Okay, yeah. It's probably Scarf. Probably Scarfed. Most likely Scarf. I don't want to assume Scarf, but because he does naturally outspeed me, I just think Scarf has the best matchup against my team, like by far. So, with Nidoqueen being gone, so there's Jake, Jake from State Farm, and how much? Like I do want to get my Mega Evolution off. I think I can bring in the Hariyama here and kind of just click knockoff on something. Click knockoff on everything. Because he just goes for the Volt Switch, right? Unfortunately for me, he like just doesn't have... I'm going to go for the knockoff here. Like, he didn't have the Florges, so Heavy Slam. Pretty irrelevant this match because I think Tyrantrum is also a heavy mon. And close combat's obviously better on it anyway, but it just makes me being able to spam that move a little, you know, not as viable. So bummer on that part. I was really expecting the floor. Just like, I have a Hydreigon, but then again, he also checked it very well with the Mienshao offensively. So I think that was good bring on his part. So there's the Volt Switch. Something's gonna catch a knockoff. Something's gonna catch a knockoff. If he goes on to the Manaphy, then we'll know if it's like Z Crystal or not. If he goes for like Psychic, I'm like Assault Vest with like max def. I don't have like max HP, but you know, I should be able to take the hit. And I can't even look at myself right now. Like, this beard not being on my face just makes me look so weird. I feel like an alien creature. It has been so long since I've had like since I haven't had a beard. So he's actually leftovers. And he's taking a knockoff, taking a little bit over 25%. Let's see, Hariyama to a Manaphy. Let's just see what set are you running. So knockoff. It looks like he's did about 35%ish, I would say. So that's definitely in range. So the combination of, like, if I get a max roll, then no, it'll bring him down really low though. It'll bring him down very low. So it's hard for me to say. It puts him in range of like Raikou, and I'm Assault Vested, so I should be able to take any one hit. So I think what I do is I click Close Combat here. I think I'm gonna click Close Combat. He has knockoff. Okay, very interesting. He's gonna take a Close Combat. Now that I don't have Okay. Not Assault Vest anymore. Psychic is going to do a lot since I'm at -1. It doesn't knock me out unless he gets, like, a super max roll. But, I mean, then again, like, what else, like, Yeah, I mean, I still have my Crobat for the... I still have my Crobat with, like... Okay, so maybe he'll burn me here, and I'll get a Guts boost. I get the Guts boost. Okay. So I definitely have to switch out here. Unfortunate things are unfortunate because it does let his anything else like Revenge kill me. Although if he brings in the Tyrantrum, I have to close combat, because if he goes for like a Dragon Dance or something like that, then my life is a little bit harder. Another thing that was I think is definitely going to screw me in the end, in the late game, I think, would be if his... Well, right now he loses to Mega Sizzle right now. If he brings in like the Ferrothorn at any point in time. So I think I'm gonna let him kill me here. What coverage moves do I have? I have just the Roost, U-Turn, and Bullet Punch. So I'm not bringing the Superpower this week. So I'm kind of like, if I can get rid of this thing, it's gonna be a close, definitely a close game. I'm going to click close combat here and sack this thing off, I think, because I still have Heat Wave to deal with the Ferrothorn. So I would like to get my rocks up for sure. This is a stressful game. A stressful game indeed. But I'm having fun. Like, I really do enjoy John as a person in his battles as well. John actually helped me out quite a bit when I was prepping for Dan. Like, he was the one that pointed out, he was like, man, Mega Sizzler just, after Swords Dance, it really hurts his team. And I was just like, John, I love you. You're the best. So, I mean, maybe if it wasn't for him, maybe I wouldn't have gotten that clutch win week 5, which helped me defeat the undefeated. So, you know, but Low Main, I love that nickname. I'm gonna go out into Scizor here, I think. Now, there's a good chance that this thing does get like the fire move. Actually, I can probably scare him out with like Crobat. I could probably scare him out with the Crobat. Problem is, I don't have like I don't know, because his Electrode kind of threatens me out afterwards. I'm gonna go out into the Mega Scizor here, and I think I'm going to click U-turn. Where's my Mega Stone? Do I have my Mega Stone? I do have my Mega Stone. I cried for half a second. Like, there was sheer panic in my chest. Woo! Sheer panic. Alright. I'm gonna go for the U-turn here. I think. I think this thing does get Fire Punch. Most fighting type Pokemon do get like elemental punches, so it's kind of stupid for me to not assume that he has the thing. But just, I know I can take 2 high jump kicks, so that are Reckless boosted. So let me just see. Fire. Hidden Power Fire. He doesn't have Fire Punch. Okay. So, I'm gonna just click U-turn here. Like, I'm in a position where I could technically win with Mega Scizor, but I don't have Superpower, so I can't actually win with Mega Scizor right now. If I had Superpower, then maybe. But I'm just gonna Mega Evolve, click U-turn here. He could show Hidden Power Fire. There's the high jump kick. And that doesn't look like it's actually fully offensive. Like, I really expected him to switch out there. I'm gonna go out into the Crobat here. Just trying to, because I think I should be able to live like a rock type move. I think I might click. I think I'm gonna click Nasty Plot right now. I'm gonna click Nasty Plot. We're gonna do it. Oh, we're gonna click it. I don't know what's gonna happen. My parents are coming home, so it's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. Let's see what happens. Nasty Plot. Hidden Power Ice does like 90-something%. So, and I don't have rocks up, so I can't guarantee this kill. But I can't also let him set up like Dragon Dances, so he's Scarfed with Head Smash, so that's gonna knock me out. But I didn't have a switch into that regardless. Like I didn't have a switch into that, so I'm okay with what happened here. I'm gonna go out into the Scizor here, I think, and I'm going to click Bullet Punch. He's pretty lucky that he actually hit that. He's actually pretty lucky that he hit that, because, had he missed, could have been, like, I don't have a Scarf Head Smash switch in. I don't have a switch in. I have to go for Bullet Punch here, and it probably won't knock him out, but I'm kind of forced to go for it. So I have to go for this move, and I have to hope that he misses. But I already got one crit on him, so I mean, how much will the hacks matter in this game? That's the real question. And I'm not going to try to say that, you know, I would have won this match or something like that, because anything like that, the hacks definitely is already playing a part in the game. Had he had his Nidoqueen, this game would have been completely different. Although I'm not saying he's definitely definitely out of the woods yet. So let's see that. So he does miss. That's unfortunate for him. I feel really bad about that one. How much does a Head Smash do to me? Just out of curiosity. Scizor, Mega, Red Robin. That's not my set. I'm a fully physically defensive one. Impish. Let's see. Tyrantrum. Scarf. Head Smash actually won't kill me. So I can kind of just roost. So I can roost here. I could set up right now if I wanted to. What I'll do is I'll go for the roost here. And I don't have anything for this this Mon, so it's pretty much looking like good game. So what I have to do is I have to just get continuous U-turn damage on it, and hopefully wear it down that way. So I'm gonna go for the U-turn. See how much this does. Not very much. Not very much. Okay. It looks like it's gonna be a longer game than anticipated. We're gonna go into the Raikou here. I don't have any other coverage moves that can really hit this, so going for like Hidden Power Ices, I think, are my best bet. Like just continually just U-turning, Volt switching, things like that. I think I'm gonna click Volt Switch here actually. I think the second I lost, I stayed in and didn't sack off Mesprit was the second I lost the game. I think. So what I'll do is I will go for the Volt Switch. Just kind of pivoting around. Alright, so he's going to switch out here. He's going to go out into the low main. We're going to go right back out to Mega Scizor. He might have the Hidden Power Fire. I think I'm going to go for the Swords Dance here because it's like my only chance at winning right now. It's my only chance at winning. If he misses a move, we're looking okay. The fact that the high jump kick didn't do that much might mean that he's like has some special attacking investment with Hidden Power Fire, and I'm willing to bet that it's definitely a possibility. I'm not putting my money on saying that he definitely has it, but I'll definitely pander on the potential of it. Because I typed in Mienshao and it doesn't look like it's Fire Punch, so. Which is very strange to me. I mean, I guess it doesn't really have hands. It has like floppy arms. Like, it has like these things. So I guess it could, that's a good reason why it wouldn't have a Fire Punch, because it doesn't really have hands. It has arms. I really like his nickname for it. Low Main is such a cool nickname. If I can set up 2 Swords Dances, we might be okay. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to set up another one. Don't want to be greedy here, but I think it's my only option. And unfortunately, it's going to be a waste of time because I have to U-turn out because Bullet Punch is not going to do much to this thing. Although, just out of curiosity, how much would it do to a Ferrothorn if I got to +4? Bullet Punch does like 26 to 31% at +4. Actually, it'll probably do less. Although if I get to +6, U-turn is still not like, that's unfortunate. I'm going to go for the U-turn here. He's confident that I don't have superpower. Well, I think he already knows that I don't have superpower. I think I'm pretty sure he saw my whole moveset. So, so that would definitely explain his confidence. That would definitely explain his confidence. I'm not really taking any notes or anything like that, not really writing anything down. Just more so because of the fact that I'm trying to take it easy. Okay, so we're going to take some damage. And I think I'm going to go out into Mesprit here, and I might just set up my own rocks. Like, my mom's also on the phone right now, so I don't have any control over her being loud. So if you guys hear any background noise, I apologize. My mom has like a habit of like walking around the house, and doing that kind of thing. So what I might do here is I might just go for the U-turn again. I'm gonna go for the U-turn here. I think just getting to the point where I can win with Mega Scissor is going to be like the only hope for this game. And I have to click Roost first too. So if I get in with Mega Scissor, I'm going to have to click Roost. I'm praying my mom doesn't like scream on the phone, so it's gonna we're just going to U-turn out. I'm a little curious as to why. This gives me like a roost off again with Mega Scizor. So I'm gonna go for the roost here. Maybe he has Fire Fang or something like that. I don't know. All three of my mons like have like a way of stopping this Leech Seed from being like super annoying. Like Leech Seed, of course, it does heal the thing. So I almost got up my own rocks there. That would have been really bad for me, because I would have lost my Mesprit and another Mon that I could be pivoting on. So not too terrible, but I definitely want to apologize strongly for the what's it called? For the hacks on the Nidoqueen. That Nidoqueen deserved to live. She deserved to live. And I'm going to U-turn again. And this time, I think I'll still go out to the Raikou here. We're getting to the point where we can almost just knock this thing out with Bullet Punch and then knock out the rest of his team with Bullet Punch. Endeavor. That is cool, John. I love you. That was awesome. Endeavor, that is a clutch move. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch here, I think. That's awesome. That's awesome. Which means he has a constant way of really bringing down my my Mega Scizor. Will he go for it again? I don't know. I'm gonna click Volt Switch here. I think we're at the point where I can just, like, I can out-prioritize everything. the one thing that scares me is that electrode, because I don't know, like, I know electrodes are super fast and they do certain things. He lives on one. Okay, so this is a little bit of a predicament here for me. I think I'm going to go into Ashley here, and then U-turn on him. There's the leech seed. I think best case scenario is that I died a Rocky helmet. So I'm gonna go for the U-turn here. Best case scenario, I think I died a Rocky helmet. Get in to my Mega Scizor. I go for Swords Dance, then Roost. Just trying to survive the stupid endeavor. Getting a free switch in a Mega Scizor, I think, wins me the game. I really hope that you guys didn't hear that. Middle recording, the family doesn't care. It's all good. Think about, like, moving the office into, like, another friend's house, as weird as that sounds. Like, I have a friend that lives, like, in the same town that I live in. Very close to my house. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm fearful right now. I'm extremely fearful. He's gonna withdraw. Is he gonna go out into the? Okay. So I can go out to Mega Scizor here. I can Bullet Punch. And then depending on what he brings in, I can probably just Roost. So I'm going to Bullet Punch here because I think it's the safest play. Especially because there's a good chance that he does have Fire Fang. And even though I'm recording right now, can we not let be very loud? Thank you. I love they're screaming. They're screaming right now. It's very embarrassing. I feel like the majority of other people who like record on YouTube, like I never see them get interrupted during their videos. Like I'm like just out of curiosity, like I wonder who else like gets, you know, interrupted. So two of these should knock him out. Two of these should knock him out. Okay. The Iron Barb's damage is a little worrisome to me. So if he brings out the Electrode here, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because that thing is still at a good amount of health. I'm going to... I think I would put so much money on this that this thing has like hidden power fire. I'm going to go for the Roost though. And that's game. That is good game. That is good game because I will die to Stealth Rocks on pretty much everything. So, definitely a good game from John. I definitely enjoyed it. If this thing, yeah, it's not going to die to rocks, but I will die to literally any hit. So, good game to John. Make sure you guys go check out his channel. I don't know why you wouldn't. But definitely, I had fun, so I can't, you know, can't really complain. I think an issue was that, as far as this game goes, I didn't predict the floor just coming or whatever was, because it's kind of a, I don't know if it was so much of an issue, like, I have a couple things that deal with Forges, so maybe I should have not prepped, like, one specific mon just to really, you know, beat it, because, I mean, me and Shao definitely handled me just the same, so, either way, I had fun. Seeing me get destroyed by a freaking Electrode was awesome. I knew that thing was going to be an issue, but, you know, didn't want to bring Piloswine, because he has me and Shao, and other things that also beat Piloswine, so it's alright. Good game. I will see you guys next week for week number 13 when we do battle Crimson Seabad and the Detroit Steelwings, so look out for that. I'm excited for that battle as well. I will see you guys next week. Peace.